in every state in the USA.
So we're gonna check this out. We got a whole list, and
I'm not gonna read that fucking little paragraph that this thing starts
no, I'm
with.
not expecting you to. I guess we're just jumping in. What
So,
the hell? What?
So number 1.
What is this?
Don't dress up as a priest for Halloween in Alabama.
What?
In Alabama, dressing up or pretending to be a priest, nun, rabbi, or other members of the clergy is illegal. If arrested, you'll be guilty of a misdemeanor.
That's
infringing
on my First Amendment rights.
You can either pay a $500 fine, or you can go to county jail for a year.
They ban all types of clothing on certain people.
Okay. In Alaska, you can't wake a sleeping bear to take a selfie. I feel like that's just reasonable to outlaw. Dude, just stay the fuck away from bears.
Wait, what is it even like? All right, it says you can't. Tourists for visiting the dens. Wow. Okay.
Oh, they're visiting bear dens during hibernation.
I mean, all right, you can't.
Don't fuck with nature like that.
I don't want to.
They got a schedule to keep. Mind your goddamn business.
I'm terrified of bears. Dude.
Okay, so
it's all you guys' fault.
Why?
Fucking movie. That movie was bad.
Backcountry? When the guy gets eaten by the bear?
It's like, fuck that.
Dude, that movie, that was a good movie. It was kind of scary, though. That guy just gets eaten by... That was a big fucking bear.
Barely makes it out.
Yeah, it was better than Primal Rage.
Oh my
Did you see that movie?
I did not see that one, but I've heard you guys describe it in graphic detail.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, go watch Primal Rage.
We got some movie. Oh boy, I don't know about that one.
It's also very reasonable to be scared of bears.
I mean,
because the thing is, like, I mean, black bears, they won't really bother you unless they're like you give them a reason to have to defend, like for them to have to defend themselves. But like most other bears will see you and be like, okay, fuck you, and just attack you. Like if you're ever somewhere and you see a polar bear, you're fucked.
Those are fucking.
Because those things are huge, and they are wildly vicious.
They'll just like hunt you across the freaking ice, like you know.
Yeah, dude, they don't give a fuck. Like they live in what most people try to avoid.
Yeah, dude, those are freaking. Yeah, oh my gosh. I can't believe. Don't mess with them.
Arizona, it is illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
Wait, look at the next sentence, though. A local dam broke in 1920, and the floodwaters whisked away a rancher's donkey that had grown accustomed to sleeping in a bathtub.
Why? But so why is there a law against it? Just because one time a donkey floated away in a bathtub?
It says after they rescued it after working hard. It's like the bathtub saved the donkey at the end of the day.
Yeah,
it would've,
donkeys
drowned.
should be required to sleep in bathtubs.
It literally would have.
So when the local dam breaks, it survives.
I mean, maybe working hard to rescue. Maybe they lost like 5 townspeople trying to rescue the donkey. Maybe it was just such a loss. Those Arizonans. All right.
Okay.
Arkansas.
Okay. Arkansas, get your shit together.
What is this?
I called it. Did I call it Arkansas? It's Arkansas, right?
I mean, isn't that?
It's Arkansas.
I know.
Oh. Okay.
Why is this even a thing?
This article says that no one knows what this means or why it exists.
So I don't know when it was set into place, because like if this happened recently, like I want to like call back all of the legislators who are part of this like waste of time in the legislature. Like what the fuck was this?
So in Arkansas, you cannot name your child Zabradaka for unknown reasons.
They just won't elaborate.
That's all the information we have.
It's not even a law. It's like in the Constitution of Arkansas. Like,
okay, let's go next. California, fucking pussy ass pansy snowflake state. Animals must not procreate near churches. What are you gonna arrest a squirrel for fucking?
Oh my! Oh wait. Is this like livestock? Is this? Animals must not mate within close proximity of taverns.
But who's enforcing this?
All right, so this is taverns.
Who are you telling this to? The animals?
They were telling this to prospectors, or some shit.
Do you have signs up that have pictures of animals mating with just a line through
they
it?
got these farmers with their plots in the middle of town. And I don't know this is something from before the turn of the century again. We got two categories of laws here, ancient ones, and then just ones because the people that live there are real dumb or something. I don't know. Don't mutilate the rocks. Okay. Jesus Christ.
It is illegal for a person to willfully mar, mutilate, deface, disfigure, or injure beyond normal use any rocks, trees, shrubberies, wildflowers, or any other features.
Shrubbery?
That's Colorado.
That's all sorts of things. I mean, is that just a protect nature
thing? That's understandable though. Protecting nature, especially for Colorado. A bunch of fucking books.
They're trying to be this law allows you to withdraw $1 million with a dead man's credit card, and it just allows you to use an ATM in that state. And I don't know.
I didn't hear a single thing you just said. I don't know. I started reading the next one.
They're misrepresenting. I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows?
So in Connecticut,
what? Pickle.
Okay, so in 1948, two pickle packers. I'm not gonna read their names because I'm lazy. Shut up. They were arrested for selling pickles that were unfit for human consumption. Connecticut's FDA, or Food and Drug Commissioner at the time, said that a real pickle should bounce when dropped from the height of 1 foot, leading to a new state ordinance.
Again,
I fucking hate Connecticut.
But do you actually think are they actually testing this law out?
I don't know.
I could probably go buy the shittiest pickles someplace at a dollar store somewhere, and what happens?
Eat dollar store pickles, you won't be able to blink anymore.
I don't know. I know some places in Connecticut, and I doubt that those pickles would bounce. Is there a pickle part of the?
Is there a pickle factory where someone's job is just hold a pickle up and drop it and see if it bounces?
It's in the Connecticut
But most things bounce a little bit when you drop them.
I mean, vegetal objects such as that.
I don't know. I feel like pickles are a little rubbery.
I mean, I guess maybe it's also the quality that it's been pickled. It wouldn't bounce if it wasn't. Who knows?
Okay.
I thought we took our pickles more seriously in this state, but I guess not.
No, that's just the Jews in the city.
That's what I meant.
That's just
Jesus Christ.
That's just the Jews in New York City and Long Island.
It was deli and shit.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know I would say it like that, but I was just pickle culture.
Pickle culture? Did you start calling Judaism pickle culture?
I mean,
oh god,
that's a different aspect of that religion, but we won't go into that.
So in Delaware, you can't tailgate in this one town. Tailgating, what you do at a football game, standing, sitting, and eating or drinking on any street or and on the highway. Well, yeah.
Oh, I mean, they just.
Why the fuck would you do that on the highway or any regular road? Do that in a parking lot somewhere. You don't tailgate a highway. You tailgate a fucking sporting event or a concert.
Well, who knows? What they consider a highway in Delaware.
In Florida, stay-at-home dads are considered vagrants.
What? That's sexist. Literally. What? Are you? That's a recent.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Santa's passed this shit.
Men who are able to work but are habitually living on the livings of their wives or minor children are considered vagrants. Others included in this terminology include people who neglect all lawful businesses and are habitually spending all their time at brothels, casinos, arcades, and liquor stores.
What? This sounds racial.
So, if your wife, works a job that's, wildly supports you guys, you don't need any extra income, because you already have more than you could handle, and so you don't work, you're just as bad as someone who just goes to brothels, gambles, and is an alcoholic.
This is insanity. I don't know.
Let me hit the pen one more time.
This is unhinged.
Wait, come on, go down to Georgia because I don't get this one.
Surprise me.
I don't get what this says. It's illegal to eat fried chicken with anything other than your hands in Georgia.
What?
In 2009, a 91-year-old woman was arrested for breaking this rule.
What? But why? Okay, was she like doing something else and they like decided to like hit her with every charge possible and they used this obscure law? A 91-year-old woman? What was it for like a I don't even know. More information is required.
Yeah, I don't know.
It sounds like she was trying to like enter like the Guinness World Records or something.
In Hawaii, when the U.S. took over, an order was issued to destroy all local currencies. So the natives were hiding coins in their ears, and then the U.S. government made that illegal. Oh yeah, we really had to take everything from them, didn't we?
Literally, this is just
Jesus
like
fucking Christ.
Okay,
so
law.
In Idaho, cannibalism is outlawed, and I feel like that's everywhere.
They really just had to make it clear.
Wait. They are perhaps the only state in the union that has an active ban on cannibalism.
Makes you wonder what they're doing out there in Idaho.
I don't want to know, dude. Idaho's one of those states that I just have, like, I could never see a reason that I'd need to be in Idaho.
That's gonna be where they come back. Twiddle. Next show is in Idaho.
Oh God.
And there's gonna be cannibalism at the show. Mahali.
Mahali just starts eating Norb.
Maybe.
Do you remember when we went to Orlando's and you got us kicked out? When I was hanging out?
I think that's the worst thing.
You're screaming into the mic. Relax.
I have to make it clear how bad it was.
That was like, I was talking to Dempsey, and it was like the first time I'd ever actually hung out with him. And the bouncer comes over and like puts his hands on both me and Dempsey's shoulders, and he looks at Ryan. He's like, "All right, I'm sorry to interrupt." And then he looks at me. He's like, "But you got to get your buddy out of here." And I was like, "What?" And I was pretty much almost blacked out too, but I was holding it together like a gentleman. I look over, and the guy points at Brent, and Brent is standing. Hold on, I'll show you. Let me turn my mic off for a second. I'll show you how you were standing.
Like also like the subway.
Just like an absolute mess. Because we drank at the show a bunch, and then I think you threw up in my car. Honestly, there's a stain on my
after like we got kicked out.
Yeah, there's a stain on the back like inside part of my back windshield that's been there since then.
I was completely like.
I don't remember getting back to the hotel.
Yeah, like I didn't even like I remember getting to Orlando's, and that's all.
Do you remember I had to stop? I had to pee so bad that I just pissed in that alley, and that lady who could see me from her window was screaming at me, calling me a terrorist.
That was so funny. Like, what the fuck was up with that woman?
I don't know. That was insane. That was
yelling shit back at her.
Were you? I was hammered. I was like so convinced that I was gonna get arrested for that.
Was like as we were like that was after we parked. Yeah, like before we got into Orlando's. Jesus Christ. No, it was bad. Like, yeah, like no, I
actually talked to Dempsey about that. Like a year and a half ago, I was in Philly, and I was talking to him outside the venue, and I was telling him, I was like, yeah, dude, like we were talking about, like I was with a group of people, we were talking about Orlando's, and I was like, bro, like, so like I went there, then first night you guys did the drive-in shows, and he was like, oh, hell yeah, and I was like, yeah, like me and you were hanging out, and it was like the first time I ever really talked to you. And I got kicked out because my friend was like barely able to stand up, and I was so mad at him. And Dempsey was like, "No, it's fine. I've been kicked out of Orlando." So I was like, "Bro, you're the owner." Oh, you unplugged your mic. Good job, dumbass. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to these because we're on number 13.
My back. Is it even working?
Speak again.
Hello. Test. Test.
Yeah, we're good. Okay,
Alright.
so in Illinois, it's illegal to keeping or maintaining any animal.
Oh, but it's seltzer.
Oh fuck! God damn it! I'm so fucking tired for no reason.
Number 13, Illinois dog. Anyway. The city of Galesburg in Knox County.
Yeah.
A law prohibiting people. Yeah.
Yeah, read it for me.
For maintaining any animal, poultry, or fowl in such a manner to cause inconvenience or disturbance to other persons. This is just like, don't have noisy fucking yippy ass annoying fucking animals.
This pretty much just says like don't have a farm.
Don't keep smelly dogs. What happens? They're gonna come shoot your dogs.
Okay, Indiana, there's a speed limit for horses. You can't ride a horse over 10 miles an hour. Okay.
That's not very
Jesus
fast.
Christ. Oh my God. This one's terrible.
Yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
There was another one that was almost the same as this.
I haven't looked through these yet. Wait, hold on. We have to read number 15. This is horrible.
Like half of these are just like...
And this just says, Iowa, you are allowed to shoot Native Americans if more than 5 of them are on your property?
Oh my God. What the fuck? These are just ridiculous.
They never got rid of that from the 19th century? Okay, whatever. Iowa fucking sucks, apparently.
I know.
Kansas, it's illegal to screech your tires. You could go to prison for a month or pay a $500 fine. Kentucky, the use of reptiles in any religious activity within the state of Kansas is strictly prohibited.
You can't bring like a snake on stage if you're like some fucking...
I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is good in Kansas. Louisiana, surprise pizzas are rude. You could be fined for $500 or imprisoned for up to 6 months for sending a pizza delivery.
Wow.
To someone's house without their knowledge. It's considered harassment. So you can't like
people. That's like a thing people like would like.
Like I do that for people though. Like I will sometimes surprise people by sending food to them, like DoorDashing food to them.
But you like, yeah, you're just like, here's food. Like
I don't tell them it's coming.
I feel it, yeah. Well, you just like buy it for them, or like
yeah, like I'm buying it for them.
This is, I think, like saying like they're gonna show up and like want payment for the pizza.
Okay, so now that I get.
Yeah, like
I'm pretty sure I've done that in my life too.
That was like, I don't know. That's what like people did to like stay entertained.
Bro, do you remember? Okay, I'm sorry because I remembered this recently when I was telling Priscilla like dumb shit we used to do.
Okay.
Do you remember like when I think it was probably like middle school when we would just like type in random phone numbers and try calling them and see if it worked?
Yeah.
Do you remember that one guy whose name was like Joe or something like that who answered and we used to call him like all the time and he would like actually talk to us? We were like 12 and he was probably like 17, 18.
Wait, okay.
And he was probably just getting so annoyed every time. Do you remember us doing that?
I would have swore it was some like old guy.
No, he was like older.
No, but we were like in like 8th grade. Like because I would like prank call people all the time.
Yeah,
then
we used
to like the fucking stupid ass like impressions and shit.
Yeah, prank calling was a big thing because there was that guy on the internet who did them.
Yeah.
What was his name?
I
don't know.
Some fucking thing.
I don't know.
Fucking on there, but yeah, like literally.
But yeah, we used to just like type in random phone numbers and call them, and then one day like we got one that worked, and he didn't block us or anything. And I remember we told him, like, eventually we told him, like, yeah, we just typed in. He's like, how'd you get my number? We were like, we just typed in a random string of numbers and pressed call, and you answered.
I don't even know.
So, like,
I don't even, like, I guess. No,
I think we used to do it on, like, when we would camp. Like,
yeah.
We were both Boy Scouts.
Well, and then, like, yeah, like, they freaking, oh my gosh. I don't even know. Dude, I would just like call Walmart back then, and I copied like a prank from like online. I was just like, I'm trying to remember what it was.
You gotta stop laughing so you can tell it.
I know, okay.
Was it racist?
No. No, I would just like call Walmart and I'd be like, I'm lost in Walmart. I don't know where my mom is. And I'd pretend to be some kid lost in fucking Walmart. And they'd be like,
That's so dumb.
I'm surprised they never actually tried to like get me in trouble for that shit.
I feel like that's probably illegal. You're gonna knock shit over. Be careful. Oh God.
I think you were there when I did it. Like
I probably was.
Like, yeah, we should be like hanging out, fucking like in a basement, like Jesus Christ.
We've probably did both of those things we just talked about, like in this basement.
No, literally. Yeah, no, fucking the people you prank call them, they just like want to talk. Like it's like all right then. It's like all right, should I go along with it? Should I be concerned?
I kind of want to do that. We should do that a bit. We should do like a bit for the podcast, just like prank call people.
Find something like funny to like call though, like some very like I don't even know. Yeah.
It's called a suicide hotline from a burner phone.
Oh, nothing like that. What? That's fucked up.
Just play a gunshot.
That's horrible. That's not even.
Oh God, that was a bad joke. I'm sorry, people. Let's get back to the states and laws.
What the fuck?
My brain went to a dark place there.
Maine.
In Maine, you can't gamble at an airport.
I mean, are there airports that you can gamble at in the United States?
I fucking hope so. I love gambling.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, yeah, there's like.
Dude, I found out I can play roulette on my phone, like legit for money roulette on DraftKings.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, dude, that's gonna be a problem.
What the fuck? Oh wait, I just like went through. All right.
We can finish. We're done with Maine. What's a body studio?
Wait. I didn't mean to highlight that.
In the city of Baltimore, it is against the law for any person to operate, conduct, or maintain a body studio.
Because they don't know what it is.
This article says we could not come up with a clear definition of what a body. I'm gonna look it up right now.
That's so. Actually, I mean, like, is that just bad wording for like a place where they do like fucking illegal plastic surgery and shit?
Or like, is that a brothel?
I mean, Jesus Christ. I really like that is such a weird freaking. Again, it's probably some like law from so fucking long ago. It's like, and this I don't even know.
I'm gonna look it up on Urban Dictionary.
It sounds like some fucking snuff film.
What's next? Massachusetts don't sell fewer than 24 ducklings before May 21st. Okay, so before May 1st, ducklings can only be sold in quantities of 24 or more.
This is just like doesn't make it.
That's like old farm stuff.
They've measured ducks in fucking like I don't even know 20 stone of duck. Michigan men should not seduce or corrupt unmarried women. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, body studio is pretty much a brothel, like a rub and tug kind of place.
Who calls it that? Is that like the most like?
I don't know. It took me like a couple of minutes to actually find it.
Fucking body studio. It's just
like okay.
A class that I've taken.
Wait, what was the last one? Was that Minnesota, Michigan? Men should not seduce or corrupt unmarried women. I don't.
This is just like what.
So no one can fuck until they get married.
Yeah, no one can fuck in Michigan.
No, yeah, that's why they're all so angry. Minnesota. So mosquitoes are declared a public nuisance. So mosquitoes are illegal?
Yeah, like what does that mean?
Okay. So Mississippi, you'll be fined $100 for cursing in public. Fuck you, Mississippi.
Yeah, fuck off.
Missouri just says don't fight the bears.
Oh.
Yeah. Obviously don't fight a bear, you stupid fuck. Who's fighting bears?
The black bear. If you survive... What? 1998?
Wait.
What? Like, what was happening?
People were doing this frequently, and what was that? Missouri?
Missouri.
What the fuck goes on in Missouri?
What is up in Missouri? Montana, don't play golf at night.
So you can't play disc golf at night. What? In Montana.
I mean.
Okay. Nebraska, don't be ugly in public.
What? 1989 in the city. What says in the city of Lincoln?
Any person who's diseased, maimed, mutilated, or in any way deformed, so as to be an unsightly or disgusting object, or an improper person to be allowed on streets, highways, thoroughfares, or public places in the city.
What the fuck?
Jesus Christ.
This is like so fucked up. I don't even know what to say.
You can't curse in Vegas either. What the fuck? You can literally do everything else in Nevada. Like, you can get hookers legally in Nevada. You can't in Vegas, though. I looked into this. Me and a friend a few years ago we were thinking about going to Vegas just to go. And I was like, well, I was single at the time. And I was very single and lonely. And I was just like, well, let me check out the brothels. And then I found an article that explained that you can't have them inside Vegas because it's the towns have to be under a certain population for it to be legal.
Oh, okay. Right.
Which I don't see how that makes any sense. But okay.
A community endeavor. That's like.
I just gotta grab something to drink real quick. There's some shit in this fridge.
I got you. I'll keep freaking going here. New Hampshire, no picnics in cemeteries. According to Claremont, illegal to use cemeteries as picnic grounds. No alcoholic beverages. Prohibited to walk in any time other than daytime. This is anti-goth ordinance.
No poor people in New Jersey. That's all it is.
What the fuck?
Didn't we shit on New Jersey last time we did this? Where we just did one of these kind of podcasts?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Fuck New Jersey. This just fucking sucks. Hate that I have to go there for Jets games. I say that every time I talk about Jersey.
You can't bring the poor people into the state.
Well, every time I've gone into New Jersey, then I've been breaking the law because I'm poor as fuck.
I don't know. Well, I guess. Who knows? Maybe they can't ship. Who knows? Anyway. Wait, what?
Wait, what was that in New Mexico? You can't hunt in a cemetery? Riding a bicycle or hunting in a cemetery is prohibited.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't feel like hunting in a cemetery is bad luck. Like, you're going to kill something in there, you're going to get haunted.
I mean,
I wouldn't eat food that got killed in a cemetery.
That is like kind of cursed.
I feel like that's got to be something bad happening to you.
You're going to eat it and you're going to, I don't know, channel a spirit.
What the fuck are boot black stands?
Oh, that's where you
do shoe shiners.
Little shine box. Yeah.
Okay, in Buffalo, shoe shiners are now. Wait, stop moving around.
I know,
goddamn.
I'm fucking jittery.
I'm high. I got ADHD. I can't fucking read when the words are bouncing up and down. Shoe shiners or boot blacks in Buffalo are not allowed to work within the city for hire or gain or permit or require.
It was repealed in 2017. So what the hell?
All right, so they're not allowed to work on after 1 p.m. on a Sunday. So that's really reasonable. Why are people paying someone to shine their shoes on a Sunday?
Go out for a Sunday stroll and you want to get the old shoes shined.
Like, are you shining your shoes to go to a Bills game? By the way, fuck you, Buffalo. We beat the Bills without Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, now the football season started out, I'm going to go broke. I'm going to gamble. I like to gamble too much. But I hate losing money, that's the problem. But I'm not that good at gambling.
It's a rock in a hard place.
Yeah.
That's just like, why'd they have a law that's been repealed? Like, give me one that's actually still on the books in New York. Like, that's where we are right now. North Carolina. Camping in graveyards is illegal.
Okay, yeah, but that makes sense.
I know, like, who wants to do that?
You weird fucks.
I mean...
Stop trying to do weird shit. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. I mean,
don't camp in a graveyard. Something bad's gonna latch onto you.
I'm all for like going there at night and doing like a ritual or like a seance or like some type of like activity.
Like go get high and get freaked out.
but you don't need to like sleep there.
Yeah, there's no need to sleep there.
Like just
like I understand if you're like homeless. and like you find like some good like
a nice little crypt to crawl into.
Yeah, like some sort of like structure a little bit.
Like a coffin.
No.
You just go in there.
Like if you have no choice, yeah, by all means. And the graveyard looks like the cemetery or graveyard looks like the safest, most comfortable place. Yeah, go fuck it, go for it. But like if you have options and you choose to camp at a fucking cemetery, go fuck yourself. let me get.
It's like I don't know. It's just like a horror movie. Like you camp one night and then like the wind blows and like turns out you were in a cemetery overnight. And, like, North Carolina. All right, yeah, we're done with you. North Dakota. Oh my, here it is, Boot. Here's the other one. You can shoot.
Why did that light turn off?
Oh no, you're out of mind of its own.
Might have been when you turned the TV on. That it's like the same type of like signal, like remotes. Like any remote will fuck with this. I don't know why. I'm gonna turn it back on.
North Dakota. Look at this. Appalling. You can shoot an Indian on horseback as long as you are on a wagon. Like, damn, bro. It's fucked up. That's insane. Help shoot back at their attack. Help just like massacre like Indians like.
Dude, what is with this country?
That you're like riding past. It's not even like this law was repealed. It's like no, it's like it's still there. They haven't done anything about it. I don't know. Like it's fucked up. Just like in on principle. All right, Ohio.
It's illegal to own a bathtub in Ohio.
Filthy Ohioans take a fucking bath.
Was because of people like when cholera and smallpox were wiping out families across the state. The authorities. There we go. I'm doing real good.
The authorities.
The state authorities figured out the part of the problem was the common practice of sharing bathwater.
That's awful. Like the same fucking bathwater.
Someone's like fat, sweaty uncle used that.
I mean, the early 1800s. Yeah, I guess that's what happened back then. I mean, that's what happened for a long time after that, probably like two. Yeah. Then go Oklahoma.
The mayor of Oklahoma City is not allowed to strike.
No, that's they're an employee of the state. They have a legal right for striking action to be taken.
I don't care about that.
I don't know. I got my eye on you, Oklahoma. I know what you're trying to do.
Portland, of course, Portland.
I don't know.
It is illegal for more than one person to occupy a restroom that is located in a public building or on public property. Unless one of those persons is assisting a handicapped person or a child or children under 12 years of age or an elderly person is in need of assistance.
Curb drug and yeah.
I mean, that makes sense, but like,
I get it.
Like multiple person bathrooms where it's like a line of toilets.
I mean, I'm sure that they must be maybe like I would
like more than one person going into a stall.
Like private. Yeah, I don't even know how many.
My mic was just turned off for half of that.
Oh no.
We'll see. I don't even know how long my mic was turned off for. We'll find out when I fucking.
How many public restrooms exist in Portland? Even
it's illegal to be a psychic. Like Pennsylvania banned psychics. That makes sense because all like the fucking Mennonites and Amish and They're like super religious and shit in those areas.
I should be allowed to do psychic activities around them near their enclaves.
Stealing a chicken is illegal in Rhode Island. I feel like that's illegal everywhere. Like that's still, you're still stealing something. So like I feel like that's just like theft is illegal.
Unless
that's
there's
just
like a particular like punishment for stealing chickens.
Go to South Carolina, because Rhode Island. I love Rhode Island, but it's fucking stupid.
It's just a little state.
Isn't it the smallest state?
Probably. I don't know. I'll believe
South Carolina. Railroad companies must not scare horses. Well, I mean,
what if I park my horse on the train track?
Were you there that time? Me, Joey, and Bad saw that video of trains just like running over animals.
Oh my God.
It was horrible.
I don't think I saw it.
It was just like there were videos of like sheep, cows, horses. Like it was just like we were watching videos of train accidents, Jesus as you do. And this video came out, it was like a compilation of things getting hit by trains, and it was all just like there was one where like this like Arctic train somewhere just like went through like this huge colony of penguins. Just went like it was just ruining penguins.
Oh my God.
It was horrible, dog. It was so rough. I felt so bad, but we couldn't stop watching.
Penguins get wiped out like in huge numbers. Like I read an article and it was like this particular like patch of ice melted and like 100,000 like penguins like newborn penguins like drowned because they couldn't even swim yet. And
oh my God, no. Okay, well we gotta do something because those little baby penguins are cute as fuck.
Between all this shit, taking them out, we got a few. All right. Anyway, I mean, those animals might not even know it was coming, so maybe they didn't break the South Carolina law. On a more positive note,
South Dakota, it's illegal to sleep in the cheese factory. Oh, if you fall asleep at the wheel or working on heavy machinery.
That's reasonable.
You could be. Oh no, it's specifically a cheese factory. If you actually read further in the Mount Rushmore state, you will be prosecuted under state law if you fall asleep in a cheese factory.
Wow.
However, if you fall asleep standing up, you have nothing to worry about.
Something really bad happened to somebody in a cheese factory.
Yes, someone definitely ate person cheese.
Straight, many shredded. Cubed, sliced.
Tennessee duelists may not hold public office. Wait, like if you challenged someone to a duel or accepted a challenge to a duel, then you can't hold. Okay, but who's doing that these days? Is that just still going on?
I don't know.
Like these laws are so unnecessary. Most of them
vague.
Like there are some that I'm just like I feel like that's just common knowledge. That's like the ones about bears.
I don't think you can.
Just don't bother bears.
I mean, a lot of these is like who the hell people fucking shooting
Texas
on the green at the crack of dawn.
Wait, leaving a vehicle.
Keep going.
Leaving a vehicle unattended without stopping the engine, locking the ignition, removing the key from the ignition, and setting the parking brake effectively. It's illegal. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't read that one.
Like,
Fuck you, Texas.
What does this even mean?
I don't know, like idling? Yeah. Or just like leaving your car running and unattended, or just like leaving the keys in the ignition in Texas while you're not in the car is illegal?
I guess so.
Okay.
Who knows?
Next one.
Utah, it's illegal. Oh no, I don't even want to say this, God. What the fuck?
Okay. In the city of Ogden in Utah, it is illegal to tease, annoy, disturb, molest, or irritate an animal that is confined to your property. However, the law has an exception for animal service officers. I think by molest, that's just like old words. And I think it really just means like don't fuck with random animals on your property or animals that are like living on your property. Like don't like I think it just really just means like don't be shitty to animals.
Yeah, it's like anti like.
But definitely
abuse.
definitely don't molest animals in like that way.
I don't know, Utah. Vermont, honey, can I put my teeth on?
So in Vermont, because of these old laws, women have to get permission from their husbands if they want to get false teeth.
What?
It says the law is not enforced, but it hasn't been repealed.
No teeth for you, woman. I don't know. Bro. What the hell, Vermont? That's like next to us.
That's like 4 hours north of us.
I mean, yeah. I mean, adjacent.
It's it's kind of near us.
I don't know. That's a strange one.
All right, so in Virginia, it's illegal to hunt on a Sunday unless it's a raccoon. Oh, like nuisance species.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Washington, of course, because everybody's fucking crazy. It's illegal to kill Bigfoot. Which, I mean...
what?
I mean, I don't disagree with the existence of Bigfoot.
Yeah, I mean...
But, like, I feel like there isn't just one. So, like...
well, it depends, like...
I feel like there's, like a handful.
I hope.
And it's just like...
What if there is only one? You shoot him. He's dead.
Well, this also refers to Bigfoot as Sasquatch. So, a Sasquatch, like, I think the reason they call it a Sasquatch is because, like, that's, like, the breed of, like, animal
true.
it is.
Like, the people who are freaking wild about that is how they, like, differentiate.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it says it was 1984 it was passed. It includes Yeti, or no, it just says also known. Okay, I thought it was, like, whatever.
West Virginia, it's illegal. You can't fly a black or red flag.
Why not? It shall be unlawful for any person to have in his possession or to display any red or black flag or to display any other flag, emblem, device, or sign of any nature, whatever, indicating sympathy with or support of ideals, institutions, or forms of government hostile, inimical, or antagonistic to the form of the spirit of the Constitution, laws, and ideals and institutions of the state. Yeah.
Who wrote that?
Okay, it was repealed in 2010, though. This is like I feel like this is like the Cold War.
Like, yeah.
You can't have like a fucking like hammer and sickle.
Well, yeah, I feel like you just shouldn't have that anyway.
Or like I don't know though, but like it's just banning.
All right, next one. 49.
Some states, I don't know.
Wisconsin. Wait, hold on. No nuclear weapons, delivery system for such weapons, or components expressly intended to contribute to the operation, guidance, or delivery of a nuclear weapon shall be produced within the city. Okay, that's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I'm not going to argue with that at all. I feel like nuclear weapons are probably just a bad idea in general. Okay, now... Oh my god, I almost knocked that over.
There was some like kid recently in the news who was like they were like he was ordering.
Yeah, a little closer.
They were like ordering a bunch of freaking materials to like make a like nuclear like device or something, and like I don't know, they intercepted it though.
Well, that's good.
There's people trying to do it out there.
And in Wyoming, number 50, it is illegal to fish with a firearm. I mean, I feel like if you're fishing for food, I feel like a firearm is probably not the best choice.
Also, yeah, no, for real. And then like if there's like protected like types of fish that you're not allowed to like fish out of the water, and you have to toss back, like you might just smoke them.
Yeah,
I don't know. Who knows? Collateral damage. You're gonna ecological disaster. There's a 51st. Okay.
Oh,
I don't even know.
that's for Philly. Fuck you, Philly.
What? They just had to include this.
Why'd they include Philly as its own state?
And it's about licensed bloggers.
No, don't even read it. Philly doesn't get to be treated as their own state.
And
Fuck Philly.
This is like a really stupid law, and I'm pretty sure this is just this website probably is located there and is complaining that they had to pay this fine that this law creates. So like,
oh God.
I mean,
well,
I don't know. $300 for a license fee for life. I mean, that's not even like.
No, that's really not that much.
But I mean, unless that, I don't know.
Well, that concludes this episode.